Hey, how's it going? It's Fat Daddy Sambo with those nerdy metal guys, and it's time for another lunch break album review. Today's album comes to us from Richmond, Virginia quartet Bad Omens, and this is their follow-up to their self-titled debut, Finding God Before God Finds Me. The album's a little older than what we would typically do, coming out on August 2nd of this year, released on Sumerian Records. I've really gone back and forth on whether or not to do a review on this album. Having seen the band just a few days ago, opening for All That Remains in Lacuna Coil at the Masquerade in Atlanta, I have to say that this album, this one, and the performance that they provided are just totally different. Live, this band provides an amazing energy. They really had the place up and moving. They got the first mosh pit of the night going. They presented such a wonderful stage presence and power. The album, Finding God Before God Finds Me, is a very reserved album, if you will. It has metal moments, tracks 3 and 4. Track 3, The Hell I Overcame, and then track 4, my personal favorite on the album, Dethrone, are very much solid metalcore songs. The rest of the album, it's as if they took a page out of the Architects playbook, and that would be the band Architects, of having a slower, powerful song, and they kept it slow, but they sucked the power out of it. And it's nothing against the band. As I said, these guys really do a fantastic job live. This album, however, is very much not in what I would consider a solid metal album. If you are more in tune for something that's solidly metal all the way through, I'm going to say that this is probably not going to be your cup of tea. This album really will get a lot of airplay. From what I understand, it's already getting a lot on Octane, on Sirius. Spotify is listed the band as an up-and-comer. They're getting a lot of great things written about them on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But this album, unfortunately, just didn't do it for me. And in fact, seeing them live, if I hadn't listened to the album so much and while I was debating whether or not to review it, the songs would have been unrecognizable. Live, they come to life. They infuse all of the missing energy. So, if the band were to ever watch this video, my appeal to you is take your live sound and put it on your album. This album is wonderfully produced on one level. Everything is clear and crisp. It's clean. The drums don't bleed into the bass, doesn't bleed into the guitar, doesn't override the vocals. Nothing is overpowering anything else. And at the same time, the end result is underwhelming. Maddie D and I were talking about the album, and I have to say that I give it a C. If I were to be a teacher in school and this was metal class, I'd give it a C. Give it a C for effort. As I said, the 2 metalcore tracks really are solid. The rest of the album just doesn't do it for me. So this has been Bad Omens, Finding God Before God Finds Me. There will be a link in the description for this video, as always, so that you can listen to it, make your own decision. Do check them out on tour, however. I could really encourage you to see them live. They're with Tooth Grinder, Lacuna Coil, and All That Remains currently. Absolutely fantastic to see live. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.